Alright, so in today's video I'm going to show you my cold email tech stack as of August 2024. Now a lot has changed since I last made this video, and in this video I will show you all the tools I'm using to run successful cold email campaigns, and also show you how I'm using the tools with actual examples that you can sort of copy or get inspired by. Now let's start with the infrastructure. Here I use a tool called Maildusu. Mainly I use Maildusu, and the reason for that is that it's very straightforward. It's cheap pricing, it's very cost effective, and the setup is completely automated, so I don't need to bother setting up DNS records or anything like that manually. Now in terms of deliverability, in my experience, which is what I'm talking from now, I haven't had any issues at all with deliverability. I haven't noticed any difference between using Maildusu email accounts compared to like Google. So deliverability is excellent in my experience. Now I also in some instances use Google and Office Outlook, but if I do that I use Instantly's infrastructure. So I set it up through Instantly. That way it's automated. Now, when it comes to lead scraping, I use various different tools. The first one is Phantom Buster, and what I use Phantom Buster for is essentially to scrape LinkedIn groups, Facebook groups, people who like certain posts on LinkedIn related to what I'm offering, creators that post content related to what I'm doing. So I sort of use Phantom Buster to scrape, well, complicated or weird sources, if that makes sense. So I use it as a basically scraping pre-intent data. Then we have Apollo, which I mainly use for doing like market research to get an overview of a certain industry by adding filters and quickly seeing this many leads is in here. This is the approach we should take. You get the idea. But I never scrape leads from Apollo. So to actually scrape the leads, I use a tool called exportapollo.com. And exportapollo.com lets you simply input a Apollo search URL, and then it will scrape it for you. And the best part about this is that it's much cheaper. They only charge $3 per 1,000 leads, and you're not limited by Apollo's stupid, like, you can only scrape 25 people per page. This will scrape the entire search result for you in seconds. It's super great. So that's what I use to scrape Apollo. And then we of course have Sales Navigator, which I use to which I'm using to do like individual level prospecting. Moving on to enrichment, I use Clay, and that's the only thing I'm using for enrichment. And to show an example here, we have a Clay table here. And if I just take like this person right here, I add it, then you will see it will queue here. So first of all, then it enriches their name, everything about their profile, the company name. Then it will try to find their email address, which it might not find now, but it will try to find their email address. There we go, domain, company name. Then it will search for a past client that have used their tool, and then create a personalized first line. So I was on your website and saw you're focusing on guaranteeing less than 5% invalid emails. Now this isn't the best personalized first line in this case, but you get the idea. And let's see if it finds something here. There we go, plainly videos. So now if I open this page here, and we can look for their testimonials, we can look here to see plainly videos. Here we go. Boom. And now we have it. So it finds a company that has used their tool or a past client of theirs, essentially. So great tool for enrichment. Then personalization, as I just mentioned, we use Clay to create AI-generated personalized first lines and other personalization. Then we use Vina AI, which is my own SaaS company that lets you create personalized videos at scale. And the way this looks in an email would be something like this. So it's just the copy, and then it's a video link here, and it's very similar. It looks like Loom essentially in the email. So it looks personalized. They open the landing page, and here is a personalized video. And this is also completely automated, so you don't have to record a video for every lead you're sending it to. You simply create one video, and then Vinna personalizes the next 1,000 million. So you get the idea. For lead magnets, again, I use Vinna AI, and the reason for this is that I can automatically personalize it, but I can also embed or attach a pre-recorded video to it to demonstrate like value. So it works as a personalized video, but you can also use it as sort of a VSL to provide value. Sending tool, I use smartlead or instantly. There is no significant difference between the two tools. I have no preference here. I like them both. So both of them are super great. Yeah. And then we have automation, which I use Zapier or Make for. And with these automations, I sort of automate entire processes. So all of these tools create a workflow, then I use Zapier or Make to automate the entire workflow. So to give you an example, we have this workflow here, where it automatically scrapes a LinkedIn post and then enriches the everyone who likes the post, create a personalized first line, qualifies them, then creates a personalized video in Vinna, and then sends the email. So I sort of automate entire workflows with those tools. Now, deliverability, the last one, I use Mail Tester to check my health score on email accounts to see if I'm landing in spam or in the inbox. And then I use Mail Meteor Spam Checker to sort of remove spam words. So if I, for example, go here and then I go to this copy here and I can do this, boom, and then I add it to this, then I will see all of these spam words that I'm using, and then I can try to get rid of them. So that's all the tools I'm using, and you will find links to all of the description of this video. But anyways, that's it for me, and cheers.